watching Backyard Ben's recreation leader in Central Oregon 360.
Let's go.
So I've been a mountain guide all over the world, and I specifically focused a lot of my attention on skiing and ski mountaineering. I've taken myself from Alaska to the Himalayas to Antarctica. And with that, everybody's skiing with a backpack in the backcountry, but there's a lot of little tidbits that I've learned as being a guide in the backcountry that's going to help you pack your pack and have all the little nooks and crannies filled with just the right equipment to keep you safe and prepared for a backcountry experience. So we're just going to dive right into my backpack here. It's a very specific skiing backpack. We all have different backpacks that we use for backpacking, commuting, bike riding, but this is a ski-specific backpack. It's an avalanche airbag made by Mammut. It's the Guide 45. The difference that in the ski backpack from any other backpack is it has different compartments specific for your avalanche safety equipment. Here, it's always going to be readily accessible in the event you have to get involved in an avalanche rescue. There's a quick, easy compartment for all your safety equipment that you can achieve readily and quickly. So you have your shovel, your probe. So I also have my snow saw here if I'm going to do any kind of avalanche safety assessment before I ski a slope. Also, as we dive into the backpack, here's some key features that I like to keep on a daily basis, which is going to be for guiding or even when I'm skiing out with my friends. So open up the pack here. It's quick, easy access. So you can throw your backpack down in the snow and still have access to all your equipment easily accessible. So what I have here is extra gloves in case I get cold or if one of my friends loses their gloves because they're being knuckleheads. I've got a rescue tarp, which in the event that we're stuck out in the backcountry, we can use as a shelter, or if somebody were to get hurt in the backcountry, you can use as a sled. We have a down jacket to keep you warm. I've got some thin gloves, which I'll probably be using when I start out because here in Central Oregon, it's not too cold. An extra pair of goggles for the backcountry, probably some water. That's going to be a good idea. This is going to be on your body before you go backcountry skiing. So this is always going to stay in your pocket or on your body. It's your avalanche transceiver. Got a couple extra ski straps to fix anything. I've got a dump bag in case I have to do my business out in the backcountry. We want to pack it in and pack it out. And then I've got a notebook that's right in the rain, waterproof, so I can record my avalanche assessment or do some monitoring if there's an incident. A bunch of P-cord, which also doubles as a roosh block cord if I'm going to do some avalanche assessment. My little side pocket. I've got my multi-tool. My front pocket here. I've got another ski strap, a couple extra ski straps. We've got some glacier glasses. I also keep a little bit of ski wax in here in case your skis or skins get sticky. And lastly, I've got my first aid kit / repair kit. And this I've worked over years and years procuring and making sure that I have everything that I need in case if there's a break, a failure in some equipment, or if I have to do some first aid. So quickly, we've got all the trauma gear. I don't carry too much because this is all I'm trying to do is get somebody out of the backcountry and stop the bleeding. So I've got lots of ace bandit. I've got a lot of gauze, some quick clot, some basic little Band-Aids, but mostly stopping major bleeding. I've got my PPE to keep my hands clean and dry. Got a little bit of extra P-cord in case we need to use it to strap somebody up. Obviously some zip ties. I've got an extra emergency headlamp, an extra ski pole basket. Got some medical tape. I have a body and hand warmers to keep everybody warm. I have some super glue to close cuts or to fix a piece of equipment. I've got some AA batteries, some AAA batteries. I've got a lighter. I've got some dental floss to keep your teeth clean and also use to strap things together. And I've got a candle to start a fire. And then I've got little bits and bobs, including some bolts and nuts, some plumber's tape, and some two-part epoxy in case there's any kind of binding or boot or telly binding failure. You can fix a telly binding with this, no problem. And then a couple hose clamps to fix a pole or to put something together. So when I'm working my repair kit, I'm using multifunctional pieces of equipment that's easily accessible at the hardware store that you can fix basically any boot binding, whether it's ski binding, telly binding, or splitboard binding. So with that said, there's plenty of equipment that you can take in the backcountry and maybe you might leave behind or maybe you might take. This is what I've learned as being a guide, as being a fully complete backcountry kit. If you have any kind of questions, come down to Crow's Feet Commons. We have a plethora of different backpacks to choose from, whether it's for splitboarding, or it's going light, or for ski touring, multi-day or single-day outings. And we can help you build just the right pack for your specific needs out in the backcountry.
Explore more with Subaru of Bend, Central Oregon 360, and Backyard Bend. For more great outdoor ideas and adventures, find Trevor at recreationleader.com.
Let's go.